about like how fearful.
He uses his classic tactic of slander anyone he disagrees with, and this is particularly heinous.
All right, guys, we got a little take that Hassan is just showing. He's not a critical thinker. He's just a really, really violent guy. He really wants to see his enemies die, and that's the problem. Watch this take.
Considering the dude just died.
People who just sit around and go, both sides are the same is crazy. Charlie Kirk has spent a lifetime fucking talking about like how fearful he is of a black pilot, of the Civil Rights Act was actually a mistake. Like consistently trying to draw the clock of progress backwards to the best of his ability and to some success, as a matter of fact. People with no political convictions who cannot comprehend how different ideologies yield different outcomes just look at the situation from afar and go, these guys are both talking about politics. You're not wrong when you say I'm the opposite of Charlie Kirk politically, okay? You're not wrong about that at all. It's something that I say too. I am diametrically opposed to everything that he presented.
Okay, so obviously Hassan is doing...
He's doing everything but hitting it right on the nose. He's saying everything that says like, well, he talked about like he didn't want a black pilot, which, that's out of context, like he justifies Charlie Kirk's death. Unfortunately, it's so incredibly hard to hear him talk in ways that he's supposed to be an intellectual and understand what it means. Like it's the fact that Hassan supports, that you're gonna die if you have bad takes is the problem. It really, 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 really is the problem. It's just so hard to watch that somebody's supposed to be so intelligent, so clear-headed, and has the best interest of the common person. It's just clear he doesn't.
His absolute best to smear this guy in any which way possible. Now, obviously, he had a lot of views that you can disagree with for sure, but relying on Hassan to give you the full context of these quotes is like asking a fish to fucking fly. This guy will give you the most disingenuous, lying, manipulative version of whatever was being said, and you just cannot trust him. And I just don't know why Hassan ever feels like he has the high ground to talk about morality. Dude, you support terrorists who kill innocent civilians. If we do the maths, Charlie was a civilian killed by most likely political motivation. He wanted to kill the apparent fascists, right? And Hassan seems to love that type of stuff usually. So I'm very shocked that he ever said he was against it, honestly, because all of his rhetoric points to the fact that he would support this. When Charlie died, you came up with 101 ways to justify it, implying that he had it coming and that he deserved it.
He has played a formative role in his own demise by playing a part in a media landscape, in a media environment that normalizes this death and destruction.
You did your little fake little cry there with 0 tears.
It's the problem. This is what makes people who don't understand what he's talking about radical. This is the problem, and he's supporting it. Whether he's doing it or not, I don't know. But that take should have gotten him banned. 100%. 100%. Like, no, we should not be supporting any amount of violence on any side of the aisle. Okay, supporting anybody, like rationalizing it. It's an irrational take to kill anybody over speech. It is 100% because it stifles freedom of speech. It makes people fearful to express their ideas. I could become, a person of interest, of a radical agenda. All right, and he's promoting exactly that. He is 100% promoting it, and he's got all of his weird takes, man. The fact that he's even up shows the bias, within social media, and Twitch and all that garbage. So, like if you ever watch Hassan, watch him to understand him. I wouldn't necessarily go to him as like a source of like information, to just take it as it is. I would 100%, just double think before you hear a take from Hassan. He is a creator and a reactionary person. He doesn't really talk about things that truly are as they are. So keep that in mind. But honestly, I don't wish death upon him. You know, I really, really, really wish that everybody understands that, you know, exactly this. If you support somebody's death in saying that they had it coming, and that they normalize that your thoughts will get you killed, that stifles freedom of speech. It is a constitutional right. And if you support or do not support the illegal immigrations or the legal deportations of immigrants, then you don't support the death of Charlie Kirk, because it stifles the constitutional rights that we all deserve and we have a right to have. So I'll leave that with y'all, you know, and I really, you know, it's really, really eye-opening to see just how broken our education system is, that these kids, I'm going to call them kids, even though these are, you know, of age adults that can go to prison or to jail, you know, for years and years and years of their life, you know, is definitely broken, you know. So I'll catch y'all in the next video. If you like the take, give me a like. And if you liked it enough, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Y'all take care.